Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 3rd to the 10th of November. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then take a look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Chariot and the Sun, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Aquarius, we see the week starting off on an incredibly strong and positive note. You've got 2 major arcana cards coming through and 2 very positive cards coming through. What I see is at the beginning of the week is that you, my dear Aquarius, have a very clear idea of your direction. There might have been some confusion regarding certain big decisions you needed to make leading up to this point. But as this week starts, you know exactly what you need to do, what your direction is, you're confident about it, you're not looking back, and you've got the energy of, right, I know where I'm heading, and I feel so confident about it. And so you should, my dear Aquarius, because with the Sun here, it tells us that you are on your way to untold happiness and success. The Sun is the most positive, joyous, and inspired card of the deck. Whatever you have decided, no matter what has come before, my dear Aquarians, don't look back for a moment. With the Chariot and the Sun here, your decision is strong, your decision is right, and you're going to meet with success. The Chariot also tells me that as you move forward on this path, things are going to happen very quickly and very smoothly for you. There aren't going to be too many challenges or disruptions. You will see things opening up for you easily and smoothly, and you, my dear Aquarians, are going to get the outcome you have dreamt about. Now, of course, this is going to be personal to you. It's the big decision you make at the beginning of the week. Something I do think you've been playing around with for some time. Now stick to your guns, my dear Aquarians. You will not be disappointed. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Now, Aquarius, what I see for you as a possible challenge is just this energy of the past coming back every now and then and knocking at the door and bringing you down. It's a regret you have, it's a disappointment you have, and as much as you try to move on, my dear Aquarians, and I do see that you are trying, every now and then this energy creeps up and pulls you down in some way. And Aquarius, I want you to look at this as part of the healing process. We can't just sometimes let go of energy from the past, especially if it was something really big for us, especially if we are sitting with the energy of crying over spilt milk, really disappointed with a decision we took, really disappointed by trusting somebody we shouldn't have, really disappointed by not standing up for ourselves. You are doing a great job. And if you have to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, please look at this as part of the process, because I do see you taking strides forward. And if every now and then you have to slip back a step or 2, you know what, Aquarius? It's normal. It's normal. It's natural. Recognize what you're doing. Give yourself a little bit of time to cry over the spilt milk, but then have the strength and the courage to turn around and look at all the good that you have now brought into your life and accomplished. Don't be too hard on yourself, because I do see you already in the healing process and you're doing a really good job. Be kind and gentle to yourself. If you have to take a step back, let it be. But don't stay there too long. Remember, there is so much good happening for you. And I do believe for many of you, these 2 cups are your Chariot and your Sun. And these, as I said, are exceptionally positive and strong cards. Where do you feel the energy of strength moving forward? Where are you heading? What are your plans? Look at what that is, and look at what is bringing you untold joy, happiness, and inspiration. It's going to be okay, my dear Aquarius. It's part of the healing process. Now let's move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, that you are going to be given the wand of infinite possibility this week, and it's coming through from Spirit. It's very auspicious when we see an ace coming through under messages and advice from Spirit, because they are confirming, yes, we are giving you something quite unique, something quite special that will help you elevate your vibration and frequency. Spirit is seeing you, Aquarius, as the Emperor this week. That's the strength they see in you. It doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of the Emperor I am speaking about. And Spirit is telling you, you are being given something this week that is going to allow you to rise to the energy of King of Kings. The Emperor is an incredibly strong energy, wise energy. The Emperor looks at all his life experiences, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and he rises above all of that to make strong, wise, bold decisions that affect his life and takes him where he needs to go. This wand that is coming through, Aquarius, is going to come through very differently for everybody. It could be that you are struck with an incredible idea. It could be that somebody gives you wonderful advice. It could be, my dear Aquarians, that a door opens that was closed before, and all of a sudden you see your way forward. As I said, it's going to be different for everybody, but I do see you working with the strength of the Emperor and making the most incredible strides forward in bringing in what you want to see and accomplish in your life. This is going to be an incredibly interesting week for you. Let us move on now and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And we have the Moon and the Fool. So we have 2 major arcana cards coming through here as well. Now, Aquarius, this Moon energy is telling me that many of my Aquarians have been dealing with a lot of regret and remorse, this energy of slipping back into the past and looking at it and trying to come to terms with it. And I do think, my dear Aquarians, there has been a lot of energy of indecision coming through before you were struck with the Sun and the Chariot energy. This Moon energy, I feel, has touched many areas of your life and might have made you feel insecure. Perhaps, Aquarius, you felt you lost your confidence. You could have lost a job. Your partner could have left you. Your business could be failing. So I see there could be this energy of, I'm not the person I used to be. I'm scared I'm going to fail. I'm scared I'm going to be alone the rest of the days of my life. But this week you are working with the Emperor energy, and you are using this wonderful gift coming through from Spirit. So what I see, my dear Aquarians, is something quite wonderful, because you are turning this energy around and you are moving into the full energy. You are giving yourself a fresh start. There's almost like you're giving yourself a transformation. You are allowing yourself to let go of all the past energies, understanding, yes, it might creep up now and then, but there is so much to look forward to, especially when we see this coming through for you. I see you, Aquarius, shaking off the Moon energy and moving into the full energy, looking forward to starting over again, looking forward to meeting new people, having new experiences, and giving yourself a second chance. I love this for you. Now, Aquarius, you have 6 major arcana cards coming through out of 10. So that's more than half. So this tells us, Aquarius, that this is going to be a very important and significant week for you. And for me, what is happening here is the energy of you allowing yourself a rebirth. And this rebirth is moving out of the Moon energy into the full and giving yourself a clean slate so you can bring in what you want to see and experience in your life now. At the end of the week, we have Strength and the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands tells me that you are ready by the end of the week to let go of all the hard and struggling energy. Anything that might have caused you, my dear Aquarians, a lot of hurt and pain and letdown and disappointment. You're ready to put that heavy load down. What I love to see is that no matter what you've been through, my dear Aquarians, you are incredibly strong. And we saw that with you coming through as the Emperor. At the end of the week, I feel you've got a wonderful strength about you. This strength is coming from deep within. You know that you can go through some really rough experiences, but that doesn't mean it's the end of your story. You at any time can decide, right, I need a fresh start. I know what I want. I know where I'm going, and I'm going to ensure that I bring good, positive, strong, and inspired energy into my life. What a powerful week, Aquarius. Let's move on now and see what your spirit animal is for this week. Let's see now what your spirit animal message is for this week. And you have number 16, Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. Aquarius, the number 16 is your lucky number this week. Any combination of the numbers 1 and 6, please consider very auspicious. The coyote is your spirit animal. So wherever the coyote comes up, this too is a blessed sign. And your message is trust in divine detours. My dear Aquarians, sometimes things don't go exactly according to plan, and sometimes things can take a real big detour. But Coyote Spirit is asking you to trust in these divine detours. Sometimes it's very hard for us to understand why we had to pick that significant other who hurt us and let us down. Why did we decide to take that job that was really not suitable for us? Why did we turn down that proposal when that person was perfect for us? Sometimes we have to take these detours in order to get to where we're meant to be. Have faith now. Trust that everything is working out the way it's meant to be. You, my dear Aquarians, are on the right path now, and I do not believe there are any detours coming up for you over the next few weeks. What I do see is a wonderful rebirth, and you, my dear Aquarians, are now on a direct path to your happiness, success, and joy. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.